So the Idaho 4 document affidavit was just released. It's a 19-page document. I will analyze it and give some of my thoughts. Out of sheer respect, I do not want to float any theories out there. I just want to point out some things. So this investigator says that he goes up to the stairs and he says that as I approached the room, I could see a body later identified as Kernodle's laying on the floor. So she was deceased with wounds. It doesn't say if he had to open a door to that bedroom or not. And that's just very strange. The other thing to keep in mind about this whole story is how the girlfriend called the ex-boyfriend a total of 7 times between 2:26 and 2:44 a.m. So what were they so concerned and worried about that they had to call an ex 7 times? I think they were spooked and worried about something. And there is some discrepancies maybe you guys can clear up, but initially it said that the murders were between 3 and 4 a.m. As we all know, it's very strange that the surviving roommates called their friends to the house, saying that they think that just somebody passed out. And like I said, was the door open or was it closed for the investigating officer as he just walked up to it? Do you think you would check through the whole house, especially when you hear the next parts? And I just find it so strange that the murderer left their tan knife sheath laying next to the victim's right side of their body. I mean, just like out of all things, if you're a murderer, like the one thing you probably bring with you is the weapon. So I couldn't imagine them leaving being like, oh yeah, what happened to the sheath? Oh, let me just leave it there with my DNA on it. Seems so weird. It goes on to say that one of the victims, Kernodle, received a DoorDash at 4 a.m. and this roommate was awakened at 4 a.m. what she thought was Gonclaves playing with her dog in one of the upstairs bedrooms on the third floor. She said she thought she heard that someone said, "There's someone here." She also heard crying and someone say, "It's okay, I'm going to help you." But this is really where the story gets strange. At 4:17 a.m., a security camera 50 yards within the house hears distorted audio of what sounded like a whimper followed by a loud thud, and a dog is barking numerous times at 4:17 a.m. And then the roommate said she opens the door for a third time, heard crying, and saw a figure in black clothing and a mask that covered their mouth and nose. And supposedly they only found one shoe print outside the roommate's door. Follow my part 2 from my thoughts and analysis.